Hi, Dave Powell from Integrity Surveying, and I'm here with Shan of Marques Insurance. We often go out and we look at a crack in the wall or a hole in a roof, and we have to assess what's caused the damage, what the damage is, and how to repair it. And very often our reports end up with insurers. Now, I don't know much about the insurance side, which is why I've come to speak to Shan this morning to get a bit more of an insight into it. So first, thanks for your time.
Morning, Dave. Thank you very much.
And first of all, tell us a little about yourself and Marques.
Okay, Marques Insurance is a local independent brokerage. We're in our 14th year of trading, based on a high street, so we've got the convenience for clients to be able to pop in, come in, sit down at one of the desks and talk their needs through. We're an award-winning brokerage. We've won several awards in the last 12 months. Some of those awards including being finalists as well at the Express and Star and Black Country Chamber of Commerce Business Awards. So hopefully those awards have reflected the customer service that we've offered to our clients.
So when it comes to household insurances, how do they differ? Is one similar to another? Or?
There's various different types of home insurance or buildings insurance that are available out there on the market. The main difference is, first of all, whether you're a homeowner, or whether you are a tenant, or whether you are a homeowner but you don't live at the property and the properties may be tenanted out. So that would be a landlord's policy. If you're not living there yourself, that would be a landlord's policy. Or if you have a holiday home, a second home in the UK or even outside the UK. So that would be a different type of insurance to your own property where you live.
So how do you make sure that you're getting the right sort of insurance for your clients?
Great. Well, that's where our product knowledge and industry knowledge would come in, by probing the customer with a series of questions at the beginning to establish what is their current situation. Are they a homeowner? Are they a tenant? Or is it a let property? Once we've gathered that at the beginning, we can then move on to the relevant questions to suit what their demands are and what they're looking for.
Right, okay. So what's the homeowner's general perspective? Because it's like, is it a cheap one the same as an expensive one?
Policy cover can vary. There are cheap and cheerful products out there, but we have to be careful with, does that policy meet your requirements? Is the insurer FCA regulated? Which they should be if they're trading in the UK, but more importantly, are they protected by the FSCS, the Financial Services Compensation Scheme? Not all insurers are, would you believe it? So the danger there is of being with an insurer that's not FSCS protected. Should they go into insolvency, bankruptcy, liquidation, the customer may not be protected as well as they think they are. But that's where we would always make sure the insurer that we're dealing with, that we've done our own due diligence, that we are dealing with a reputable insurer. We check their own customer reviews, we check their security ratings to make sure we're dealing with a long-standing reputable insurer.
Because they would reflect on you and your service.
Absolutely, that would then reflect on our service, and we wouldn't want to put our clients in a situation where the insurer might be offering a cheap policy, but if they're unstable from a security point of view, it could jeopardise the situation there.
So you should ask relevant questions to make sure they get the right cover for your client.
That's right. We would go through a series of questions with our client. First thing we would do is do a free appraisal of their current policy. Because we like to check if the client understands what have they purchased. That's our main interest. Do they understand what they've purchased, and do they understand that the current cover will have policy limitations, sub-limits within the policy, and there'll be certain conditions on the policy as well that the customer would need to adhere to make sure that the policy pays out in the event of a claim.
Right, just asking all the right questions. Okay, so the next thing is, for me, I don't see you advertising many places. Why is that?
Yes, Dave. I mean, luckily for us, we've been trading for the last 14 years, and our business has been based on word of mouth, recommendations, introductions, referrals from existing clients and other service providers that we work with as well. My main concern is making sure that we allocate enough time to each client so we can sit down and do a thorough review. And we like to make sure the level of inquiries that we do receive are manageable. What I mean by manageable is that we are sitting down and allocating enough time with each client to get a full picture of what they're looking for, so we can make a recommendation, and hopefully the awards that we've recently won or been nominated for reflects on the customer service that we provide.
Customer refers on.
Absolutely, that's how we work. Yeah.
Okay, now I know just briefly you wanted to mention about the building claims service, about how you work out your
buildings insurance. We one of the biggest concerns we do have, the general consumer's perception is the premiums that they pay to their insurer, that they are guaranteed protection in the event of a claim, and that might not always be the case. The insurer or the broker can only offer a policy based on the customer's demands and needs. And one of the things that we find is that the general public do not know the rebuild amount for their buildings insurance. If they've recently purchased the property and there's a mortgage involved, there's a very good chance a surveyor has been out, and the surveyor will be able to pinpoint the amount of cover to have. But we do have scenarios where there's no mortgage involved or there's no survey that's been done, so the customer's a little bit lost with what is the rebuild. So what we found is there's an excellent website. It's a buildings insurance calculator website. The general public can log on to this. It's BCIS. If you were to search BCIS, put that into your search box, and there's a website that you can log on to, and it will guide you through how to calculate the rebuild by working out the square footage of your property, and it's an excellent tool to use to help you calculate how much buildings insurance to take out.
That's great. Shan, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you.
Well, if you want a survey, call on Integrity Surveying. But if you want to know about insurance and you want more good advice, then call Shan and his team at Top Marques on 01543 373 700 or info@topmarques.uk.com. Thanks for listening, and I hope this has been helpful. Shan, thanks again.
Thank you very much, Dave.